Welcome back to some more Persona 5 Royal. Here we are with Makoto, who can't ask us for help because she doesn't know how to ask for help, so she's doing this in the ways that she knows how to, which is, you know, blackmailing people. Taking it straight from the principal's playbook. So, yeah, instead of asking us for help, she's just blackmailing us and getting us to stop the Mafia boss because, you know, what the hell is a student council president supposed to do? But then at the same time, we're also high school students. So, you know, but we still somehow have more power than her because of our, you know, the shadow world and everything. The palaces, mementos, and all that jazz. So, we've already talked to these two fellas, and I believe, oh yeah, we need to talk to this old man right here, this man wearing hat. I believe so, because he's the only one who has not said anything else. Hello there, old man. What's wrong, kid? Don't see a guy like me very often. Are you in the... I want a part-time job, says the man wearing hat. Is that supposed to be some kind of password? I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't been here long. Try talking to someone else. Don't play dumb with me. Are you confusing me with someone else? I've got a friend around here. Sometimes I see him in the alley across the way, but I don't think he's there today. He might be near the station. Go there if you want to see him.
I see.
Maybe this other person would know something. I don't know, we're kind of just seeing this man. It's just like, hey you, give me information. Apparently, he's near the train station. So let's take a look over there. Alright, so off we go to the train station. Damn, dude, she vanished already. Holy crap. She was listening in, and then she's like, alright, I gotta go to the train station. Or no, she's over there. Miss President's here. I walked past her at the station. Is she keeping an eye on us? Maybe. I guess she's curious about all of this. Oh, double-clicked. Well, let's just ignore her if she's not getting in our way. More importantly, how are things on you guys' end? Nothing so far. I'm going to try to stake out the underground walkway. Then I'll check around the Inagami line. I guess I'll get there from the underground. I will gather some more intel in the underground shopping mall as well. Please continue on your end then.
Everyone's really going about this seriously. They're definitely worthy of being phantom thieves. We can't fall behind either. Let's look for that homeless man.
Alright. I can't tell whether it's the button on my controller or the Bluetooth latency or whatever, but like sometimes when I press A, it doesn't do anything, and then other times when I press A, it double clicks. Hello there, Makoto. What's up?
Oh.
You seem to be working hard. Did you find any clues? Yeah, I'm looking for someone. You're trying to find a homeless person? That's a good idea. They would know a lot about what goes on in this town. Yeah, especially the underbelly. I haven't seen any here, but I bet there are some in the underground area. Underground? I don't like the idea of it, but we should go check it out. Yeah, we should. You want to come along, Makoto? Or you just gonna stand there and then follow me? Now we got some lady mumbling on the phone. Hello? I got the Shibuya just fine. But there was a homeless guy out where we were supposed to meet. I had to run away from him. Yeah, when you go down to the stairs out the JL gate, I'm in the square now. I was so afraid. He was sitting by the wall. Yeah. Huh. A homeless man appeared. She got so scared she ran up this she ran up the stairs. It's a very unfortunate thing when it comes to like the homeless people, and also I'm also a little fueled a little bit more because of a certain rant from a family member where they were talking about how homeless people are just lazy people who don't want to work, which really intensely pisses me off. And like, dude, I was supposed to get cake during that time, but then I was just hearing them fucking yapping about that and I lost my appetite and I didn't get the cake. But then eventually I got the cake the next day. It was a Black Forest cake. It wasn't even that great. I'm not a big fan of cherries. Anyways. Yeah, it's when it comes to like homeless people, I kind of have I was gonna make a mention of this in the last part, where with those, I wonder if they're still there, but like it's with those suspicious dudes who are trying to sell the high schoolers some stuff, whatever these stuff are. You know, yeah, these guys right here, and this guy with the flowery shirt being like, hey, I got a shop over here. Come on, guys, you know, come over here. It reminded me of the time when I used to go on a nightly walk, which, goddamn, dude, I can't believe I used to do those. That was crazy. Anyways. But I used to do nightly walks, and I was having a voice chat with my friend during the time. And when she decided to go get some water, you know, do whatever, go away from the computer, and I was left alone, this homeless man started talking to me. And, you know, at first he thought I was somebody else, you know, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were this person. And then he started making conversations with me anyways, because he's like, well, I'm waiting for this person. And I'm also like, well, I'm also waiting for my friend. So we were both waiting for something. And he's just like, and so, you know, he was friendly, getting on nice. I unfortunately am a person who don't want to be approached, but some people think I am approachable, so then they will approach me anyways. But at the same time, if the person approaches me and they seem approachable, then I will end up talking to them. So it's an unfortunate thing with me. It's like I end up talking to them because of two things: because they are approachable and I do find them interesting, they have an interesting story and I want to listen to them, or I just don't know how to get out of the conversation quick enough. You know, I can't just be like, I'm busy, oh, I gotta go, you know, I can't do that, especially if they already initiated it and like I lost my moment to be like, oh, I gotta get out, I'm busy, you know. So then I'll just stand there and I just listen to them. But yeah, the guy was nice enough, you know, we were talking, and then he's just like, hey, you know, do you want to come and chill out at my place for a bit, you know, before your friend comes. And he waves his hand over to where his tent is, you know, where he had set up his tent, but like there was no light there. It was just pure darkness that he was pointing into. And at that point I'm just like, maybe I shouldn't, you know? Something within me tells me that I probably shouldn't go into that dark place with this man who's waiting for his friend, apparently, you know? So yeah, I just told him, nah, it's alright, you know, I'm on a walk, I gotta walk on out of here. So I walked on out. But the whole thing with the thing is that sometimes I wonder about that point, and it kind of makes me wonder whether the guy was just being nice, you know, he was just trying to show some sort of hospitality, even if he's homeless, you know, doesn't exactly have a home, but hey, he's still at his place, he's trying to show hospitality, that sort of thing. Or was he really just trying to get me into a dark tent? and you know, for some other nefarious means. My first thought was that he was friendly, but then as I grow older, and then you know, well, I mean, I'm always gonna be a pessimistic at heart, but I try to be a little bit more optimistic, and like sometimes I try to think about it optimistically, but then eventually the pessimism kind of just wins over. So that's why I say, like, initially I thought maybe he was just being nice, but now as I grow older and I think about it, I'm just like, maybe he's just trying to scam me, who knows. But I was trying to tie that into like the whole thing with like homeless people, and you know, the idea of the idea that homeless people are often not seen as people, right? They are often ignored by the world. People kind of just walk past them, not really looking at them, you know, they're just keeping their eyes straight ahead, not wanting to talk to these people. And it's a very unfortunate thing that, you know, homeless people would feel like they're ghosts, but also like the idea that maybe they might not have a lot of people to talk to, especially if they're homeless and they don't have support from their family or friends. They might not have family or friends, and that's why they're out here alone in the world. And so that's the part of my optimism, thinking about that man, and maybe, you know, maybe he hasn't really gotten the time to talk to a lot of people, and so that's why if I'm here, standing here and talking to him like he's just a normal person, you know, instead of being like, oh, homeless person, I'm gonna walk away, you know, it's you know, maybe he was being really friendly and he was happy that somebody would talk to him like a normal person. I don't know why I keep saying that like homeless people aren't normal people. But, you know, we're all people out here. You know, people facing homelessness are just, unfortunately, they're I don't know where I was going with that, other than they're people who are just, unfortunately, facing homelessness. There you go. That's where I was trying to structure my sentence. I don't know where I was going with this, but I feel like I should just sum it up to, I just feel sad. I'm a little fueled up on that whole spiel, but I feel like there's not really a lot I can do, because, like, unfortunately, you know, I don't practice that whole thing with, when it comes to, like, homeless people. I don't, but, like, I'm also the person who don't particularly go out and talk to people, you know? I don't really, like, there are moments in my life where I'm like, I want to try at least to compliment people. If I see something I like it, you know, and like sometimes I still do that from time to time, but like I rarely go and make conversation with people, so it's really difficult for me to just go out and talk to people out in the street, you know, and especially when I feel like a lot of the times when I see homeless people and then we make eye contact or something, or, you know, they want to talk, it's often the dialogue of the dialogue tree, you know, of them asking for money, and I unfortunately do not have money to give, or like I'm cashless a lot of the time, so like I don't have change to give to them. So I'm just kind of like, well, if that's the only dialogue tree that I have, you know, it's really hard for me to do anything else, because I'm not also, again, I don't talk to people, I don't reach out to strangers. I mean, I reach out to friends, but like I don't reach out to random strangers and be like, how's your day, you know? But anyways, I'm gonna stop this ranting now. I apologize for the ramble. I just had to get it out of my system. Let's listen to some high schoolers. Oh, they're Comes Sae students, so that's the Comes Sae uniform. It's black and white stripes. Hey, I was on the message board the other day and came across this. Bill 10,000 at HQ. Huh, is that a code or something? It seems a little suspicious. Yeah, a lot of people have been having weird conversations like that online. So that's a code, Bill 10,000 at HQ. So we gotta go underground. So I believe he's down here, underground walkway. And there he is, by the wall. Seriously? Hello. What's with that scary look on your face? If you have something to say to me, just say it. Yeah. Bill 10,000 at HQ. Just going around asking homeless people, are you in the Mafia? Dude, speaking of Mafia and homeless people, did you know that there are homeless gangs out there? Yo, it's crazy, dude. The fact that, which also makes it really difficult sometimes too for like giving money to homeless people, because my god, there are beggar gangs out there, all right? And like they're also around my area, which is crazy because like there are moments where either I've seen it or my mom has seen it where homeless people, or quote unquote maybe homeless people, I don't know, or people dressing up like homeless, like they'll switch out positions, or like, you know, it's like, oh hey, time for you to switch out, like it's a part-time job or something, and then they just go into like their car or whatever, and it's just like, what the fuck, you know? And it's like, oh man, are you giving money to like an actual person who needs it, who you know, would be able to use that $10 or $20 or whatever you're giving? Or are you just giving it to a beggar gang? Anyways, I want a part-time job. A part-time job? You're not talking about some ordinary job, huh? Take my advice. Don't do it. They'll squeeze every last penny out of you with threats and extortion. Some of my friends have fallen victim to their schemes. That Mafia is evil, I tell you. How do I meet them? They'll come to you eventually if you walk around this area around now. But just so you know who to avoid, I'll teach you how to tell them apart from normal people. They use some weird phrases, code words, you know? That's how they communicate with each other. Anyway, watch out if you hear any of that stuff. They'll try to come for you even during the day. They're relentless when it comes to targeting teens. Thank you, old man. How's it going? Have you found anything? Maybe a little. Ah, so you've grasped something already, as to be expected of someone like you, then. Oh, that was a double click right there. Why don't we go over the intel we've gathered so far? I'll start. Supposedly, some guy near the access way talking about some kinda strong drugs. I'm not counting on anything, but I'll go check it out. For me, I've heard about someone soliciting a high-paying job in the station plaza. Apparently, they're mostly targeting girls. I'll see what it's about. On my end, I heard there are some people saying strange things in the back alley near the arcade. Something about iced in vegetables and something about snow tomorrow. I will go observe just in case. The arcade is on the central street, right? Snow. Cocaine?
Alright. We should
Maybe,
do what we can to help them out.
Maybe they're smuggling the drugs under the iced and vegetables, you know?
I have no idea which of these leads are real. Try going to the most suspicious sounding place.
Yeah. Let's head on up. Are we up? Where are we? Over here. Up here. There it is. This is where on should be. The station square. And look at this fella. 500,000 yen just for one video. You may even get more if you're popular. Tell me more. Huh? You wanna be in one of our videos? I guess I can't say there's no demand, but our company only hires girls. Sorry.
Hey!
Be in a video? What kind of job is that? Though, I guess that doesn't have anything to do with drugs. It must not be him. Yeah, but like, what are you asking for specifically? 500,000 yen for one video and more if she gets popular? Like, what are these videos? AV videos? Well, actually, that would be adult video. AVs? Uh-oh. Or just, you know, some kink shit, because he's like, oh, talking about me potentially also being in demand. I don't know, I just immediately assume it's just some sexual thing.
Sorry.
There's nothing over here. Look, someone's asking about a video shoot by the train, but I guess that's for models? In any case, they're not here. Go try to see what Ryuji and Yusuke have. Alright, let's go to Ryuji, which is, he's back down here. Once I remember, I'm trying to, like, because, like, if I look at the map, it kind of confuses me a little bit, so I'm trying to, you know, I've been testing this PC out for a while now, running it, benchmarking it and stuff. So I've kind of just been running around these areas for a while now. Do I know where everything is still? Probably not. Is this the Ginza line? No, this is not the Ginza line. Okay, it's not that area either. Maybe I should just look at the friggin' Inogami map. Exit 6? Where's the Ginza? This is the Inogami line. It should be GL, isn't it? Ginza line. Okay, it should be the other side. I think. JL line? Ginza line. Oh yeah, Ginza line. Ginza line. And then, this is where I was. I literally just went down. Okay, so I went the opposite way? No, that's the station square. Are all these... No, these are all station square. Where am I? I'm this close. Why can't I go down there? Because that was an up escalator. Following the rules out here, dog. Wait, is it over here? Is that this exit right here? No, that's still Central Street. Where the fuck is the Ginza line gate? Oh, goddammit. Here I am. Hello. Hello, young man. Would you happen to know where I could board the Inogami line? Go down those stairs, then turn left. Be careful, Granny. Oh, Shibuya is so complicated. These bones don't move like they used to either. How troubling. Come on. Oh, Ren. Sorry, my lead didn't end up being anything. That dude at the stairs? Pretty misleading, huh? Sheesh. Oh, what about An and Yusuke? Yeah. Hey, Granny, are you okay? You're looking pretty shaky, so I don't mind giving you a hand. Look at that guy. What a tsundere. He's like, oh, I gotta help this woman, this old lady, but I'm gonna do it. I'm not thirsty right now, but I just want to buy something. I told you. That drug is perfect. Deliver it quick. I heard it's super effective. Even the most barren desert will become lush forests of hair.
Hey,
So that's who Ryuji was talking about. Lush forests. I don't really want to know. I guess I can see how you'd mistake him for what we want, though. This guy got a full set of hair. Why does he want more hair, you know? It's not the 80s. Let's go into Center Street. That's where we need to go. I've given up on running around. I'm just teleporting now. Fast traveling, as they say. I was simply wondering where the arcade is. I'll be going now. Arcade? You're a high school student, aren't you? You're better not looking for any trouble. All kinds of shady activities happens at the arcade. What are you talking about? It's nothing more than a place you go to play games. I like how he's trying to find some criminal activity, but he's also like, arcade? It's just where you play games, that's all. Male hosts. My shift's finally over. Ugh, I feel awful. I drank a shit ton. Maybe I should find a new job. You know any opportunities for making money quick? You mean like those sneaky guys in the back alleys? You'd probably have to swindle some kids. God, I could never be a pusher. I don't want to get arrested. But like, it's okay, you know. It's okay if those people are committing crimes. Did you know that some girls were forced into prostitutions? High schoolers? Ooh. Alright, so we gotta head into the back alley, which is over here, by the gym. I thought this was the back alley, but not suspicious enough, I guess. But also it leads to nowhere. Well, I say leads to nowhere, but you can probably still go through this gap if, you know, the game wasn't limiting you. Alright, gotta go in.
hello.
Hello. Hey, Makoto.
Have you made any progress toward finding the boss?
Yeah, things are going well.
That's good to hear.
Hey, you two got some time? I have a great job for you. It's real easy. Guess you could call it a delivery job.
Look at this suspicious, sleazy guy. He might not be wearing a coat, but he's wearing a flowery shirt. That's how you know he's a mobster. And also, I think he's wearing jersey pants?
It seems we didn't have to look very hard in the end.
You're high schoolers, yeah? Don't you want something more than just your allowances?
Not me over here like, wow, people get allowances. I didn't even get any when I was in high school.
By delivery, do you mean that of suspicious materials?
Makoto.
You're a funny girl.
So, you won't answer me. Then I was right.
Huh? What's up with you anyways? Why are you asking all these questions, huh?
Violence is not the answer. I say as I continue to beat up people's shadow.
Oh,
It was all a joke. Why would I get worked up over some dumb kids? Anyways, I can't hang. See ya.
No.
if you don't want to deal with us, we could always go see your boss ourselves.
But like, we're not even working with them. Why the fuck would the boss see that you?
You really gonna say that knowing who he is? No way I believe that. Well, I'm out of here. You guys are annoying me.
Good job,
I'm pretty
Makoto.
sure he's part of the Mafia we're looking for.
Yeah, but like, can you not be any more fucking obvious? Hey, and this guy comes up. Hey, he's being suspicious, and then she just be suspicious too. She's like, oh, you're delivering some stuff, huh? Maybe some suspicious items? Like, why? Yeah, let's go after him, huh?
I think we should get some proof before we do that. I tried to trick him into saying something, but he dodged all the traps I was laying down.
Yeah, because he saw you laid it down.
By the way, thanks for standing up for me. I'm going to go now.
Alright, bye, Makoto.
That boss seems tricky. And it looks like he taught his subordinates well, too. No wonder the police are having trouble catching him. Anyway, you have some serious guts. You didn't back down at all against that hooligan. Though we still didn't end up with any new information. Let's stop here for today.
How about it? Want to meet up? Ah, let's not. That would be best. We did ask tons of people, so there's a chance we're getting followed. Just to be safe, we should refrain from doing anything to make ourselves stand out. The sun will be setting soon, so let us disband for today and report on our findings tomorrow. Why don't we meet at a karaoke tomorrow? We can talk in private, and it'll be cheap after school. Ah, that must be what they call hustle hour. Dude, it's muscle hour. Wait, is that wrong too? Hello? Happy hour? Muscle hour just sounds sweaty. Anyway, see you guys at karaoke tomorrow. Oh, still raining.
It's an unknown number.
No, it's... Who it is? Who is it?
Hello, this
It's
is
Makoto.
Makoto Nijima. Thanks for earlier.
Yeah, how'd you get my number?
I dug it up.
How dare you?
I realize I'm apologizing after the fact, but
I apologize for committing the crime.
it just didn't feel right keeping it from you, so that's all. Bye.
She called just to apologize for having our phone number.
You talking to a woman? I heard her voice.
It's a girl, Sojiro!
Speaking of, some girl called looking for you around noon. Said she's the class president. Said she's got something that belongs to you. She seemed to
Around
know
noon?
you, so I gave her your number.
Did I not go to school today? What?
She must have looked up
Noon.
LeBlanc's address trying to contact you. That Nijima sure is thorough. Then again, she called you just to apologize. It's a bit weird, but maybe she's not so bad after all.
Yeah, she's a good girl trying to be bad, you know? Hello there, Sojiro. Oh, hey, a crossword puzzle.
Hey, hey!
Yeah, let's do this puzzle, huh? Changes with the season. Alright, let me tell you. I did not know what this answer was. I didn't understand what this changes with the season mean. And also, all these letters over here, my brain is, I'm not good at Scrabble. That's what I've learned playing Scrabble with people, and especially people who are, like, good at Scrabble. I'm not good at forming words. Like, just seeing all of this, and it's not, like, it's all jumbled up and stuff. Yeah, I will never be able to see wardrobe from this, from all of this. Okay. Aha! There you go. The answer is wardrobe. In Japanese schools, students change their wardrobe twice annually, in the summer and the winter, for comfort's sake. It's said that the practice originated in China during the Edo period. People were supposed to change their wardrobes 4 times a year. Can't be me, man. Also, it's no wonder I don't think about this, you know? I live in a state where it's almost the same weather all year round. Almost. You know, global warming's making changes to that, but
Nice.
but like even when it's cold, I still wear shorts, so like it doesn't really matter. Okay, so who is what? Sojiro and EY. And then there's nobody else, looks like. Well, other than Akechi, which I don't know. Don't really want to hang out with Akechi, but I also gotta get more points for Sojiro so I can continue on with this shit.
Got time right now?
Close. Yeah, I'm not gonna deepen my bond with Sojiro just yet.
Next time then.
That sucks, but it's also rainy season. Why am I gonna go and talk to you, Sojiro? Hold on, I gotta... In other news, there was an arson incident at a factory belonging to the restaurant giant. An employee was arrested but claims to be unable to recall any detail of the crime. When questioned about his motive, the employee insisted he did not know what came over him. Incidents with suspects whose motives are unclear have been happening often in the restaurant industry. It's weird that they don't remember. How is anyone supposed to prevent these weird crimes? You know, maybe we have like an antagonist who you know, definitely has a persona. And maybe they're just testing the waters, you know? They're just like, let's get these people to do some weird shit to see if we can really manipulate them. You never know. But okay. I know the 16th was the time when I decided to take a bath. During the rainy seasons, because like there's a special thing, but it's like gives you 2 charm points and 1 guts, which it's okay. You know, it's alright. I don't know what I want to do other than study, which I probably should do. I should probably get on that. Should probably get my knowledge up. I think I'll do that. I'm gonna save once I stop clicking all these freaking buttons. Goodness gracious. Wow, time passes so fast when you know what to do.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Let's go and study, yeah?
Make sure your clothes up.
Gotta get my knowledge up.
Wow.
Alright, 2 points and then 1 additional point. Hell yeah, dude. God, I remember these, like, studying times, for Persona 3, where, like, exams are coming and you just gotta cram, dude. You just gotta study so much. And then, like, at some point, you learn a book that allows you to get 1 extra point whenever you study. So I believe if you study during rain, you get, like, 4 study points, which is pretty fucking sick. Oh, more murmurs. Is it me, or are there tons of police here today? I've got a job you could do. Want to hear more? Another psychotic breakdown? Oh, you mean how they're increasing security in Shibuya? They're scum of society. Hurry up and arrest them. Are the Phantom Thieves just? They're still thieves.
So, we meet again. But my, what murky weather we're having.
Look, Akechi, just because I refuse to talk to you.
Speaking of murky, there haven't been any new developments in the Phantom Thief incidents. If they go so far as using calling cards to get attention, I doubt Madarame's case will be the last. What kind of target will they choose next? What do you think?
Probably a criminal.
The Phantom Thieves only target criminals, huh? Is that really true? Supposing it is, there are plenty of villains in the world. How do they choose who to go after? Oh, sorry. I'm getting lost in my own head.
You know, they're not everywhere at the same time, unfortunately, you know? And that's why they gotta go for the people around them.
I have to stay on top of any Phantom Thieves activity due to what I said on the air. If you hear any rumors at school, I hope you can let me know.
Yeah, sure, dude. I'll let you know. It's kind of like me with Makoto. I just...
Aw, for real? We didn't get anything?
I just fucking... Just keep dropping hints. This is the same thing with Sae.
God, they suck.
I'm just frowning to that. Like, I love it.
And we're going nowhere with this. Hey, can't we ask Miss President to change it up?
You mean change our target?
Just gotta show our justice to satisfy her, right?
But I also thought you were doing this for fucking Akechi. But also, like, oh, that's a very flimsy justice. I think that would still fit with what Akechi says, you know? This is a very flimsy justice we've got. Oh, it's too hard. Let's just move to somebody else.
There are tons of shitty adults in this world. It's not like it matters who we're going after. She says this is for the students, but I bet it's just so she can go brag about it on college apps.
You say that, but then you're also wanting to fucking brag about beating Akechi.
But that Mafia's stealing money from kids.
Yeah!
We can't just accept that. It doesn't matter who the target came from anymore.
Exactly what An said.
An's right.
Yeah!
We want to give courage to the weak. Isn't this the perfect target to accomplish that goal? They really have no talent.
Never thought it'd be this noisy if you weren't singing. Anyways, I'm sure we'll shut Akechi up if we pull this off, but...
That's exactly why we should do it.
Even Yusuke's like, yeah, let's get this Akechi guy.
It all comes down to intel in the end. If we don't start finding tips on that front, we'll never get any further than this.
Okay, so the one thing I wanted to make note is like, again, Akechi continues to, well, not continues, but like his words continues to like affect the Phantom Thieves, specifically Ryuji. Where like Ryuji kind of started us off, and I kind of already made mention about how like he wants, obviously there's that goodness in him that he does want to help and he wants to make sure that people aren't going to be hurt, but then there's that underlining feeling of revenge and getting back at the world, right? And like that's not particularly justice, that's just I'm gonna get back at the world, right? They've wronged me and now I'm going to wrong them. It's just that he's able to channel that more into a bit of good, rather than causing a ruckus and causing trouble. But like after hearing that whole thing with Akechi and being and his justice being brought out onto the table, right? Or well, the Phantom Thieves, but you know, also Ryuji's, because he's a part of the Phantom Thieves. So like being brought out like that gets Ryuji riled up, and he's just like, and now it's like a little bit less of like, oh, we're hurting the mafias are hurting the kids. He's just like, no, we're gonna do this, so we'll shut Akechi up. But also you know, it was An who had to remind him that like, dude, the mafia is stealing money from kids, because Ryuji's just like, who gives a shit about, you know, there's tons of shitty adults. It's not like it matters who we're going for, which kind of goes into like, well, is that really justice? Oh, there are tons of people. It doesn't matter who we're going for. So like, let's go for the ones that's easier. You know, even though the one that we're following right now is actively hurting people around our community. A little bit too difficult, you know? Who gives a shit? But very fun to see this change that we have kind of in Ryuji right now. And as I make mention, Ryuji is like so fucking angry this arc. He is so mad. He just constantly talking about how pissed he is, and he fucking gets all riled up and yells. And for me, I personally don't like people like that. People who get right into their anger and they're very quick to yell and be angry, right? Be mad about this whole stuff. Even if like they were my friends, I don't like it when people, I personally don't like it when people do that sudden outbursts, you know? Not really my thing, you know? You can almost say it's like a trigger point for me when people suddenly get into an outburst. And like, I don't expect it. But even if I do expect it, I'd rather not have it happen, you know? Anyways, just a nice little pointer on like how Akechi is just flipping the Phantom Thieves right now. Like flipping their world upside down.
There has to be someone who has what we need.
Yes. What about the media?
That's right. What about that journalist?
Oh.
You mean the woman who was
Ichiko.
staking out Matarame's house?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about her. Didn't she give you her card?
The business card says Ichiko Ohya of Mayasa newspaper. Mayasa?
This is for a rather major publication.
Think we can trust her?
There's no other way.
Okay, let's contact her. Oh, yes. Thank you. He says our time's up. Should we extend it?
Happy hour's over, yeah? Come on, let's just go.
How wasteful.
Yusuke's just chugging that damn thing.
Anyways, guess we just gotta wait for that journalist to email us back.
I mean, understandable, Yusuke. Gotta get your money's worth.
Let us know ASAP when she responds. Got it?
High schoolers just asking a journalist, hey, you got any information about a mafia? Oh, you're Sojo. You've been coming home late. Hope you're not sticking your nose into other people's business. The chief's as sharp as ever. But it's more like we're the ones being dragged into things. Well, that's what happens when you stick your nose into other people's business. They drag you into it. You know, Sojuno says, you know, I remind him of his younger self. He knows what I'm up to, exactly. He's like, that's what I used to do as a high schooler. Get pulled into other people's business. Or putting my nose into other people's business, huh? Our recurring feature about dangers approaching the city. On our recurring, we examine how police have responded. The police stated that they are dedicating all their efforts to prevent more victims of the Mafia. However, they have failed to make good on the promise, and the public's unease has only grown. They're hurting a lot of people. I really wish we could find some sort of lead. You know, the police should probably, like... It should probably be, like... It should spread more awareness, especially if it's, like, these type of scams and, like, getting... You know, kids talking to kids about it in terms of like going to school and like having you know, a little public announcement for the students. Just be like, yo dog, people are getting scammed out here, so like don't obviously raise panic, but like, and then like, I don't know, having more cops out and about, not really a good thing either, because like that just makes the criminals be like, oh shit, you know, we gotta do this a little bit more undercover than before. Okay, anyways, let me go check my IM. Oh shit, it's fucking... it's Kawakami again. I'm not gonna do it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue to study, because it's the rainy season. Yeah, I'm gonna save. Look at that. We're almost up to the 18th.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Yep, gonna go and
Make sure
study.
you close up.
I think I'm gonna speed this up. Yeah, there you go. 2 points, and then 1 extra point. Very nice. Great. Oh.
Makoto?
Oh, I thought she was gonna say something. I received a call from your school today. That's a huge laptop you've got there. They were asking if you've made any lifestyle changes recently. Huh? I gave them a suitable enough answer, but is there some kind of issue at school? No, it's nothing. I'm sorry to worry you. Look, she doesn't want to worry her sister. Her sister's got this big job and everything. You've been coming home late these days. I doubt you would do such a thing, but try to avoid wandering around Shibuya late at night. I've heard stories of girls your age throwing their lives away out there. Getting wrapped up in shady deals, blackmailed into sex work. Goddamn, dude. I've heard rumors about that as well. People have been mentioning it at school. These aren't mere rumors. I know of such a few cases. Well, it should be nothing for you to worry about. Just concentrate on your studies for now. Well, unfortunately, it's her problem. They're unforgivable. The Mafia? How dare they? I agree. I mean, the whole prostitution thing with high schoolers? The drug thing too? Yo, did that reporter get in touch with you yet? We only just emailed her the other day. Why are you so hasty? I don't know. I've been looking for info, but I can't find a damn thing. Oh, that double click, man. We've only got 2 weeks left, man. Duh, we're in a hurry. To be more precise, it's 10 days. We ain't gonna have much time, even if we start right after she responds. Looks like this battle will just have to be a quick one then. We must also consider what we do in case she fails to respond entirely. Hey, don't jinx this. I am merely discussing all possible outcomes. Ain't you nervous about this? Nervousness will not help us solve anything at this point. Were that the solution to our problem, I would be much quicker to turn to panic. Wow, he's like some kind of philosopher. I think he's just an idiot. I mean, I think he's, everybody's dumb in their own regards, you know, to own certain topics. He's not good when it comes to socializing.
Iijima-senpai, aren't you going to help me?
Iida. I think Iida said, I've only talked to one person.
You said you would keep it a secret, but rumors have started getting out. Wait, you didn't leak that information, did you?
Calm down. They're still targeting you?
Even that delinquent found out. He might try and threaten me too. Why is this happening to me? I can't afford to keep paying.
I found some clues regarding your incident. I just need you to wait a bit longer.
You're really gonna help? Everyone thinks you're just doing it for a letter of recommendation.
So what if she is, huh? Would you rather she not help you anyways?
That is not true. My goal here is to protect the students of this school.
Please hurry.
But also, I think her letter of recommendation is being threatened by the principal, right?
Well then.
Just have to wait for any word. Let's just prepare the plan in the meanwhile. Alright, well, I gotta read through these texts. Sorry to bother you while you were expecting information from the journalist. However, do you remember that thread about the group of burglars in Shibuya? It seems like the one who posted about his brother is a student at my school. So after prodding, I was able to pry a few more details out of him. Oh right, I was actually wondering about that. It didn't sound like they had anything to do with the Mafia we've been chasing. Indeed. Now, I was able to ascertain his brother's name is Kazuya Makigami. Dude, it's freaking crazy that someone involved in that shit goes to your school. Nice going, Yusuke. I mean, we've got a kid who's like smuggling drugs in our school, so like and you even found the name of the guy we're looking for. That's super awesome. All we've got to do now is punish him in mementos. Why are we punishing him in mementos exactly? Oh, because the brother became more violent lately? Because he... What? This burglar guy isn't gonna be near as scary as the Mafia. He's just a plain dude, right? We'll show him what being a phantom thief's really about. Yeah, by beating him up. What if the Mafia is just some plain dude too, you know? It seems we are unanimous then. We can further discuss the details at the hideout. We have our target. We also have the Mafia to deal with too, so make sure the timing's right. Anyway, let's meet up at the hideout when you're ready. Phantom Thieves versus Burglary Ring. So it's the guy we're going running the burglar ring? Is that what we're talking about right now? Okay, so what are your plans? So I gotta go talk to... I am going to talk to Takemi. Why not, you know? Ryuji's still waiting, I think. He's still... Let me go talk to him, just in case.
Yo.
Heading home, now I'm thinking about it, but... Yeah, he's still trying to figure that one out. Okay. Today's Saturday. Oh, yesterday was Friday. Oh. But I think I wasn't even... I think I was at school and it kind of just booted me out into Shibuya, I think, yesterday, so I couldn't buy a yakisoba pan. They told us not to go into the city, but that's not possible. Whose suggestion was that? The student councils, I hear. I bet that super serious class president pushed for it. How can I not go to the city? I guess if your train takes you into Shibuya? Well, it's not raining after school. But there's nobody else out here, so I'm going. Whoops. Ryuji, Yusuke. I think Yusuke is just like starting, right? But I'm gonna go to Takemi's because might as well. Hello, Takemi. I gotta go save. There you go. We're technically on the 18th now, so. We're right where my last recording was. Alright, so that's the same thing. I want to do a clinical trial. It's almost complete. There's something I want to test out. Could you head to the back? Sure. Let's head out. let's head in. Whoops, what is that? It's thanks to you that I was able to progress this far. Now, you can drink this stuff with no problem, right?
I suppose.
My body's acclimated. Alright, that's it for today. Oh, are you going home already? If you still have some time, why don't you stay and enjoy an apple? It's a gift from one of my elderly patients. She gave me a lot. Hello, Dr. Takemi. Chief Oyamada. Oh, the man who ruined her career. There was a medical conference nearby, so I thought I'd check up on you. Who's this? He doesn't look like a patient.
Oh.
He's a part-time staffer. I'm having him handle some miscellaneous tasks for me. So, do you have some business with me? I hear you stole one of my patients, a girl with bronchitis. She came here with her father. But like, weren't you the one who fucking told them to go to you in the first place? Bronchitis, you say? Well, I had no intention of taking her from you. I certainly didn't encourage her to visit my clinic. Now, there's talk that the care at the university hospital is inferior to that of a general practitioner. Original medicine. Huh. What you're doing here is simply absurd. You're right. Takemi's just like, oh, deflated immediately. I would have turned a blind eye if you had just rotted away out here in this little town. But this is your final warning. Shut this place down and resign your medical license. Why? She's not hurting anybody. Just because she's hurting your fucking reputation. Like, who gives a shit? How about you get good, brother? She's a great doctor, alright? I want to stand up. What did you say? Don't worry about it. You seems to be quite fond of her. Perhaps I should reveal this woman's true identity. A little too late for that. I learned that like 3 social links ago. She's a monster. Well, I learned that in the beginning, actually. She's a monster who tortured a patient with her unregulated medicine. Terrible, isn't it? She was such a brave girl, always smiling.
What does this mean?
Was? She passed away.
What?
Perhaps you'll suffer the same fate, She is the plague, after all. Damn, this man just said, I'm gonna die. Which, you know what? He may have not been wrong if it were the continuous, like, first 4 ranks. Don't lie to me. She should still have some time. She was slowly recovering. Her condition couldn't have deteriorated that quickly. But it did. You must have misjudged. Now, back to the reason why I'm here. Don't ever take another patient away from me again. Motherfuckers out here is just like patient equals money. Because like, he didn't even have like a crumb of like sadness when he dropped that whole like, the little girl's dead. You don't want to make me angry. I got some Mafia out here. Miwa-chan's dead?
No.
But she's all I've been working toward all this time. Don't worry. There's another little girl waiting for you, Takemi. Curing her was her only purpose. There's no way. Well, let's ask for details. Well, I don't know. Don't lose hope. Lose hope for what? I don't know. I'm gonna stay quiet. I don't know what else. I don't know what to say. Let's just stand here in silence. What have I been doing all this time? What was even the point? I can't. Just rest for today, you know? Let's just take a rest. Yeah, you're right.
Sorry.
I feel better now. Thanks for your help, my little guinea pig. Alright, stop. Feels like my bond with Takemi is growing even deeper. Yay, I got a discount now that I'm not gonna use.
Alright.
Good shit, good shit.
I don't know what to say.
I wish I hadn't shown you that side of me. You know what? I'm glad you did. You are? Well, I suppose that's fine, as long as it's you. Go on home for today. We will continue this another time. Alright. Yep, I've got 1 gut point. Why didn't I get one kindness, you know?
Take care.
Oh yeah, I get kindness from Sojiro. Oh? The journalist responded to me.
The Crossroads bar. This is from that journalist, right? She wants to meet you there now?
Now?
Looks like this Crossroads place is in Shinjuku.
Oh, I forgot. She's like... Well, she says she works around the clock, but maybe she's more of a night owl, you know?
A meetup in Shinjuku.
Well, sounds good.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Try not to freak out just because Shinjuku's the nightlife district, okay?
The
You should
nightlife
send everyone
district.
a message and let them know what you're up to.
Shinjuku at night, huh? That sounds rather dangerous. Where should we meet up? Stand by on. It'll be easier to move around with the less of us. My apologies. I don't have the money to take the train there. It's like 200 yen. Unless he has to go through like other stations that... Yeah, anyways, but like maybe it's like 400 yen for him, you know? Then you're on standby too. Me and Ren will go, okay? Sure, got it. If Ren's going, I guess there's no need to worry. We'll leave it to you then. If it was just Ryuji though, I guess, well, I guess that's that. Let's meet up in Shibuya. Be careful, you two. I shall be sure to save money for situations like this from now on. What are you spending your money on?
Wait, are you gonna go in your school uniform?
No.
It would be bad for you to stand out. You should change before you go.
I feel like that's what I do every evening.
You're in your uniform?
Huh? No choice. I didn't have the time to go home. People aren't gonna notice anyways with this t-shirt over it.
Yeah, sure, buddy. Like, it's not the shirt, I feel like. It's the pants. You stand out.
Oh, you think so? I thought this is normal.
I'm surprised you were thinking anything. Look, it won't be my fault when the cops catch you.
Don't worry about it. That place ain't so different from Shibuya. Come on, I'll guide you. If we're going to Shinjuku, we should probably hop on the JL. Just get out of this building, and then the ticket gate should be on the right. It's go time.
Is this really going to be okay?
No. It is not. Alright, so, got everything out there, so we gotta head out this building? Wait, no. Was it to the... No. Wait, hold on. Let me go look at the... That's the Ginza line. Yeah, we are at the Ginza line, so we gotta get out here, and then the JL. Wherever that is. Oh, here it is. The JL.
Yeah!
Alright, let's head to Shinjuku. A new place. Even though I think we've been in Shinjuku before, didn't we? Mishima took us there? But it was like, you know, in the morning. A hotspot of Tokyo known for its nightlife and downtown shopping. Bars open to minors. Even if you're not old enough to drink, you are welcome to sit and chat. Yeah, and be around drunk people? No thanks.
Right.
The fuck? And possibly get hit on by drunk adults? No thanks. Shinjuku's outside the area. Yeah, you have to pay a fare. 160 yen. Not as expensive as Kichijoji.
Whoa.
Even at night, this place is bright as hell. I guess that's Shinjuku for you.
Hey!
Look, stop looking around so much. You look like a tourist.
Whoa.
I was just trying to find the place we're looking for. Crossroad Bar is right up ahead. I'm sure we'll get there if we keep going straight. Yeah, alright. And this is exactly where I stopped my recording, so everything after this is pretty much new to me. Have not talked with Ichiko yet, so very fun and exciting. I'm glad that I basically shaved off an hour because it took me 4 hours to get to this point because I don't know, probably a lot of rambling. But again, since I was able to streamline it, shaved off an hour, so I feel good about that. What are the police doing? Isn't it at times like these when we need them the most? No, that's when you need vigilantes. I guess they can't target you if you don't go to Shibuya. Well, just wait until they decide to, you know, expand their empire. The police are so useless. What are they doing? It would be pretty freaky if they could control your mind. Oh my gosh, isn't that just the worst? just the valley girl out of nowhere. Dude, let's steer clear of Shibuya for now. Okay. That's a repeat, but we are in the red light district. They said the nightlife district, but apparently we're in the red light district. I've only been to a red light district once in my life, and it was in Vietnam. Oh, a bar promoter. Welcome to our izakaya. How about some all-you-can-drink booze on the cheap? Wait, you underage? Is that a problem? So you're just a kid. Get out of here. You're in my way. The fuck, dog? You're the one who was all wanting to talk to us. Yeah, brother. You fucking staying in the middle of the road. How am I supposed to not get in your way? Welcome. Come to our izakaya? Oh, a vending machine. Hold on. Gunny
No
thing.
way, man.
Oh, come on. We got time for a vending machine. God, can you believe there's another place I have to go to? Spend more of my money? Oh, there's a bookshop over there. And then I can't go to this vending machine, which is really... Well, no, it's this vending machine, but I can't click on it because, you know, Ryuji's just gonna be like, oh. Oh, suspicious salesman. Hey, man, you want to come and play? Touch all you want, no added fee. We have the cutest girls in town, too. What? Touch all you want? No, what? I'm not interested. Come on, I'll make it cheap. What do you say? Just ignore that guy, you idiot. No matter what way you cut it, he's a shady character. What the shit, dog? Damn, look at those women in... I guess, like, seductive clothing? You know, like, it's kind of like... They're going to get ready to sleep, you know? I was gonna say lingeries, but I don't know. It just looks like they're getting ready to sleep. This is a little bed dress for them, you know? So, one thing I always forget is, like, looking up and just see the skybox, but also, like, all the bigger signs that they made up here. And then also there's the bar crossroads. Written in English for me. Thought that said barbecue frog for a second there. Baroque frog. I wonder what that is. Look at that. The third floor. Oh, patrolling officer. Hold on, I'm trying to look at that third thing. It looks like a succubus.
Are you a student? You shouldn't be out this late.
I'm a college student.
Oh, yeah. We're adults, you see?
Hmm? Are you a friend of his? Wait a second.
Uh-oh.
I've seen the pattern on those pants before. Maybe on the news. Oh, yeah. It was on that segment about the teacher who was harassing kids.
What did he say? Segment? Saying? Is that what he said? Hold on.
It was on that segment about the teacher who was harassing kids.
Segment.
Is that a school uniform?
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Yeah, you fucking dumbass.
You kids have got to be high schoolers. Come with me.
No!
Shoot! This is why I said uniforms were a bad idea! Let's run!
No, Morgana, distract him while we run into the bar.
How much longer until we get there?
Hey, it ain't our fault we had to deal with that detour. Our school's getting real famous.
Motherfucker! Just take off your pants. Just walk around your boxer at this point. Will you attract more attention? Yeah, of course, but like... Still a little different, you know? Oh.
Excuse me?
Oh no, a fortune teller. She has a
For
face.
the blonde one, I can sense impending woman troubles. Or perhaps it's something else.
Impending woman troubles.
In any case, horrible disaster is coming for you. Please, let me examine your future further.
What? Me?
Yes, I suggest you get your fortune told. What I say will surely come to pass.
Oh, he's better cough on that money, Ryuji.
More of this shit? Sorry, but we're in a hurry. And I don't really believe in that stuff anyways.
I see. My apologies. However, if you change your mind, I'll be waiting here in this spot at night. May your fortunes be well.
Oh shit, look at that, another social link, huh? Cheerful fortune teller. Can you believe that, Ryuji? It's a fucking fortune teller. It's a good thing this isn't a Yuri manga or a Yuri anime, else I'd be freaking out by now. Anyways. Oh, so she's a fortune teller. I wonder, and obviously she has like a face too, so like she's going to be a social link. Very fun, getting more social links out here. But now I'm just kind of wondering, a fortune teller, I wonder what her... Now that I think about it, we do have fortune as one of the, you know, persona types. I currently forgot what it's called, right? Hierophant? No. Well, Hierophant is social, but like I'm trying to think of like the tarot cards, you know. I mean, it would be obvious for a fortune teller to be the fortune arcana. There you go, arcana. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so do I have to just run back again?
Isn't that really cool?
Okay, so yeah, the bar is just right here. We just got stopped by a... Oh yeah, anyways, I went to the red light district in Vietnam, which is ironically where all of the Japanese people were. So like there was a lot of, it was like where all of like the Japanese restaurants were, weirdly enough. And so like there were a bunch of, but there were also like a bunch of women out in the street, just like sitting down, you know, on their phone waiting. And then if they see you, they're, you know, they'll be like, oh, hello, to come talking to you. They'll like brush their hand against your arm and shit. And I just, see, the problem that I have with red light districts, right, is that I don't know if the women in those areas are doing it because they want to, or because they're forced to, or they couldn't find any other job, and like they don't particularly want to do this, but they're doing this because it makes them money, which, like, you know, that's okay. That's hopefully you'll find another job that you'll be happier in, you know. But like for the people who are like forced into that whole shit, you know, even though I liked going into that red light district and like just seeing the sights and sceneries and stuff, I feel a little uncomfortable, you know, when the women are coming up and just like trying to get you to come into their bar and stuff, you know, trying to make money and all that, because I'm just like, I don't know. Are you doing this because you enjoy it? Who knows? Who knows? Because I feel like if I go to a place, you know, and it's like sexual in nature or whatever, but like I know that this is a good practice, you know, they're doing good practices here, and like making sure everybody's safe and paid good, you know, and you know, treating their workers with respect and everything. Like I'd be a little bit more comfortable in that type of scenario, but in red light districts and stuff, it's really hard for me to figure that out.
Whoa, man. We ain't old enough to hang out here. You sure this is the place?
Well, minors can go to bars, apparently.
Beer, whiskey, wine. Looks like nighttime is bar time.
Going in our uniforms is probably a bad idea. We got caught last time, too.
What do you mean, our uniform? You're wearing uniform. I'm not. You're useless. Just wait outside, my guy. Why are you even here?
I came all the way to Shinjuku and can't even go in?
Yeah, get absolutely dunked on, brother.
Fine. I'll kill time somewhere nearby. Just let me know when you're done.
Welcome, welcome.
Lala escargot. Oh my god.
How old are you, boy?
Sorry, Lala-chan. He's with me.
Ooh, you picked up a real young one this time. Just don't let a minor drink alcohol, okay?
Hey, this is a nice place.
Lala-chan, I'm gonna borrow the seats in the back. Go on back there. I'll treat you to some water.
Not even milk? Come on now.
Ah, she reeks of booze.
What a surprise! I thought you were joking, yet here you are.
She's drunk and she's just like, I'll just send a text to this kid.
I respect that bravery, so I'll listen to what you have to say. Well, what do you want to know?
Tell me about the Mafia, Ohya. Why is Shibuya there? Who controls Shibuya?
Oh,
Oh, you thought I was here for jokes?
why that?
I need intel on their boss. Just really out it.
Well, I do happen to know something about that. I could tell you, but
But? Dangerous? Need more alcohol? Look.
do you know the Phantom Thieves of Hearts?
Uh-huh.
You know, that case the public has been focused on lately.
Uh-huh.
I was pursuing the issue of people randomly entering into a shutdown state, but I'm lacking intel.
Oh, you want me to help you with that?
That's why I'm currently looking for new material to write about. So, do you have any info on these Phantom Thieves?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Are those your terms?
Something like that. You're a Shujin kid, right? I remember you wearing their uniform the last time we met. I thought maybe you might have some insider knowledge on the Phantom Thieves because of it. Their first incident was that of Kamoshida, you know? Ideally, I'd like to get some exclusive coverage from a student who suffered Kamoshida's abuse.
Oh, I've got 2 of those. Well, me included, I guess.
I would love an introduction if you know of someone who fits the bill.
Hell yeah.
Seems both you and I can't really do our stuff out in the open, so what do you say?
A student who suffered from abuse. Oh, what about that Mishima guy? He always seems to be on the side of the Phantom Thieves.
Oh yeah, I guess we could just also give Mishima as well. I completely forgot. He's not in my mind. Yeah. I accept your offer.
It's a deal then. Send me your friend's contact info later.
You'd better be thankful. My quick wit is the only reason we're getting this far.
Now that I think about it, those mental shutdowns and the Phantom Thieves both seem supernatural. Could they be related? Or am I just hoping for a coincidence?
Maybe a little bit of both?
Oh, sorry. I have a tendency to talk to myself on occasion. Well then, you can't exactly consider this an upfront payment, but
Gotta get more alcohol in her system.
Junya Kaneshiro.
Junya!
I think he's probably the guy you're looking for.
Yes!
Why'd she just give me information about the Mafia boss to a high schooler?
You should check him out further if you're curious. But I'm not responsible for what happens next.
Okay, oh yeah.
Lala-chan, can I get a refill for this kid?
Water?
We need to make a toast to our new acquaintance.
I didn't even drink my water. Hold
It'll be
on.
a problem if you stay too long. You should leave right after you finish your water. Yes!
Alright, we did it! We finally got info on the target. Let's meet up with Ryuji. Oh, I forgot to turn my phone off. Hold on. How'd it go? Nailed it, man. I nailed her. Not like that, though. For real? Awesome. Anyways, we should meet up ASAP. I'll be in front of the movie theater, so head on over. It's that kinda open area you passed on your way to the bar.
So we just have to go back the way we came, huh? Alright, let's go.
Alright. Nothing else here. Got that bar, bunch of places that we can't go to, a ramen shop. Can't go into this bookshop either. Wait, hold on. What is this? This bookstore. It's kind of red in here. Looks like this book has tons of unusual book. Yeah. But we gotta meet up with Ryuji. Okay. Over here? Is that where? No. No. It's right over here. The movie theater. He's right there. Code 9. Hey, buddy. What's up? Buddy. Talk to me. Hello?
Hey.
Hey, I'm tired of waiting. You get any dirt on our next target?
For real?
Junya Kaneshiro? Can you yell that any louder?
Hey!
Yeah, not so loud. Junya Kaneshiro. And enter.
All right.
There we go. Okay, now we just gotta get some information on the distortion. Once we know that, it's palace time.
Wait!
Let's try tomorrow. It'll be better when we have the whole team together. Right, I'll tell everyone to meet up in Shibuya.
Dude.
It's totally crazy though. It's a huge catch. I'm pumped. Let's tell Makoto about it. Deep voice.
Oh, you're right. He really would be a natural. But a graphic tee with plaid pants? Ugh, kill me now.
What? He's getting hit on by... What? Who the hell are they? Oh, hell. Oh, hell has nothing to do with it, honey. I'm Angel, straight out of heaven. What the fuck? And I'm Julian. Julie, if you're feeling saucy. Okay. What a cutie. You'd never guess he was into the drag scene. I say we show him the ropes. Oh my god, what the fuck is... You can't deny it. We saw you peeking into Crossroads. Well, sweetie, if you're curious, we'll help you look divine. I guess the bar owner of Crossroad was a man in drags.
Whoa.
Hey, wait, it's not like that. Dude, help. Tell them we were just investigating or something. Yeah, investigating drag. Knock him dead, Ryuji. Knock him dead. You're just gonna leave me like this? Come on, your best friend's in trouble here. When did we become best friends, Ryuji? Oh, honey, you've got the chutzpah. Those cheekbones, I love it. That's what it takes to be a star.
Just follow my lead, stud. We're gonna put your name in lights, and I know just the dress for you.
What the fuck is... Hopefully Ryuji finds his calling, or at least makes it out alive. We just let this boy get kidnapped by two men who are just gonna fucking dress him up. Which also means are they gonna undress him? That's a little bad. But I guess we just allowed it, so. Hey, there's nothing else for us to do here, right? Let's head home for the night. It's funny because it happened to Ryuji, a boy. Did you find any clues? Yeah, I have a name. You did it! Well then, let's meet up at the hideout tomorrow. Understood. Ryuji seems absent from this conversation. Should we contact him separately? I'm sure he'll figure it out when he checks his phone later.
We're pretty much already in Kaneshiro's palace. That was surprisingly easy.
Kaneshiro? Kamashita? Madarame? Goddamn, dude, these names. Shinjuku sure was crazy, huh? Oh, here's oh, it's just Mishima. I thought it was Ryuji. Hey, some girl just messaged me saying you told her about me? She said she was interested in me. What's this about? And what kind of girl is Ohya-san? Is she cute? Is she hot? You'll see. Don't tease me. I'm gonna lose sleep over this. Ohya-san. She said she wanted to talk. How much more forward can a girl get? Is this really what I think it is? Could it be? Yeah, you'll find out. Didn't I just said that? You'll see, you'll find out. Man, I'm so looking forward to this. This is all thanks to you. I feel like starting the fan site has really changed me. Anyway, I can handle this. You introduced me, so I'll make sure I don't embarrass you. And I'm totally gonna let you know if we end up hooking. Oh my god, I actually had like... Holy shit, my chest just like fucking sank when I was like, ugh. But also like, he's so excited, but like he's gonna come over there and she's gonna fucking unravel your goddamn trauma. He does not know this. He thinks he's getting lucky. Nah, dog. Let's talk about the fucking time Kamashita abused you. And the fact that I'm just like, yeah, you'll see. You'll find out. Oh, I won't even tell him. Shinjuku, the city that never sleeps. It's a fascinating place, don't you think? We should go back sometime. Yeah, buddy. We'll see. So, can I go out? Can I go out? Can I get out?
Hey!
No, we gotta Alright, so that means... let me go actually. We have an update on the arson case at a factory for the restaurant giant. The arrested employee continues to state that he cannot recall ever committing the crime. With no testimony to link to a motivation, the cause remains unclear. Incidents with suspects whose motives are unclear have been happening. Yes, the same thing. Yeah, arson is pretty crazy. Went from a guy nude to a guy burning a whole factory. Okay, that's the same one. Okay, so... I can't do anything. Oh, I guess I can look at the map to see if I can actually move or not. Alright, since I can't do anything, might as well go read. No. Oh. Oh shit. What? What? Wait, I got more bonus items? This is not what I wanted. Okay then. Okay then. Yeah. So let's actually get into watching The Running Dead, huh? Since we can't get out.
The hell is this? How the hell are the dead running about? Have you been bitten? Show me your arms.
Uh-oh.
You haven't been scratched or bitten, have you?
Uh-oh. It's a story about people trying to survive in a city infested with zombies.
For real?
Ugh, talk about a dead man walking. I saw dogs in there too, but not a single cat. Yeah, you never really see zombie cats. What a scary world. I wouldn't want anything to do with that. You know, now that I think about it, like, dog zombies are kind of scary because, like, they're fast and all that, you know? Very spooky, can really get you quick, you know? Nip at your ankle and all that. But, like, a cat zombie? You won't even hear the fucking cat coming, bro. Holy shit, dude. All they need to do is just swipe you with their fucking claws. You know? Zombie cats, man. Zombie cats. Never seen that one before. I bet you summon a little more guts by watching this drama. Yay, more guts. Not what I wanted, but, you know, I rented this when I thought I could do EYs. Alright, on a Sunday. Oh?
I can't believe you guys ditched me yesterday. I almost entered a world I want nothing to do with.
You guys? No, it was just... Oh, well, I guess me and Morgana.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just start it up, Yusuke.
Okay, I entered Kaneshiro's name into the nav. And just as expected, it's a hit.
All we need now are the two other keywords. What he thinks of as his palace, and where it is. But we don't have any clues other than people falling victim around here. We'll just have to try whatever keywords we can come up with.
Oh, that's gonna be impossible. How many buildings do you think there are in Shibuya?
What if it's the entirety of Shibuya?
No complaining.
If we can figure out what the palace is, we may be able to guess where it is by association.
It's probably somewhere he's got complete control over. Maybe a garden?
No candidates found.
He likes money, so what about a money bath? I've seen people online with things like that.
A money bath?
No candidates found.
No, not even close.
Wait, we're like out in the middle here. What if we find the palace and then we just vanish?
How about it? Can you think of anything?
A bank?
I see.
Candidate found.
Oh?
Okay, that's a hit. So, he thinks of somewhere in this city as his own bank.
I thought it'd be something less realistic. That's all it is, huh?
Now then, what location would Kaneshiro think of as his bank?
If we're talking about a place where he keeps his cash, maybe his own hideout?
How about a real bank?
His cognition wouldn't be distorted in that case.
Damn it, we ain't getting anywhere.
This may be difficult to explain, but doesn't it seem we're thinking a little too inside the box?
Maybe. Maybe it's all where all those coin lockers are, you know? the high school students, they're his little banks. Just like how Takemi calls me her little guinea pigs, you know?
palaces emanate a passionate madness. It feels as though we're missing that aspect.
The hell are you talking about?
Yeah, like, the 7 sins, essentially, right? Because we had lust, and then we have greed, and now we're, pride, maybe? I don't know.
This palace is a bank for someone who extorts money with criminal acts. It's something more...
sinister, huh?
What other ways can we think about it? Oh, could it mean a place you withdraw money?
Huh?
Hold on. Do you think it might have something to do with the victims?
Maybe?
He's taking money from his victims' wallets, right? That means his bank is wherever they are.
Yeah, so the high schoolers.
That's terrible. But you may just be right.
Oh, come on!
So the people
How
working
many
for
people
him?
do you think Kaneshiro's taken advantage of in all of Shibuya?
Yeah, but no, his victims.
Result found.
Wait
Oh.
a second. I have a hit.
Huh? Oh, wait, what? Did I say something right?
The place that Kaneshiro thinks of as a bank is all of Shibuya.
The entirety of Shibuya.
What? Like, the entire city?
Yeah, since we asked Ichigo last time, who controls Shibuya? Junior, he controls Shibuya.
I see. That's certainly where his victims are. It turns out he really is a terrible criminal.
But wait, is it okay for us to go into the palace right out of a crowd like this?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Nobody notices if a piece of trash disappears from a trash can. This ain't any different.
Alright, Ryuji, that's why you fucking said last time when you yelled out that we're the Phantom Thieves?
In that case, let's go.
They're just gonna vanish. Makoto's just like somewhere on the other side. Just watching them. Where'd they go? Hopefully she's sleeping in, you know? Taking a rest. Not following us.
What are those?
Walking ATM.
Walking
That must be his
ATMs.
cognition of people.
Hell yeah.
So this is what Kaneshiro considers a bank.
I never thought it would be the entire district. Look around us. The distortion is affecting the whole of Shibuya.
Damn, the entirety of Shibuya, just not one area.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, that's right. Even when we were in the castle and the museum, the city outside looked normal.
He sees everyone in Shibuya as his patron.
No surprise for a Mafia boss.
It's best we focus on finding Kaneshiro's location and stealing his treasure as soon as possible.
Yeah, his hideout's gotta be somewhere around here. Let's go look for it.
Okay, let's go.
In any case, let's look for a bank. There should be a huge one around here somewhere. Alright, giant bank, here we go. Who's there to talk? Oh, someone's malfunction. Look at that person trembling over there. Do you think he's a victim? We should talk to him. After they finish withdrawing all the money, just beat the shit out of him. Do these guys even have mouths? Excuse me, can we... please forgive me. Yeah, what happened? I don't have any more, please. I'm telling you, not even 1 yen.
Come on, man.
Cool it. We're not trying to mug you or anything. Please, I don't want to end up like the others. Were you assaulted? Eee! There's no doubt he's a victim, but he can't even hold a goddamn conversation. Let's try someone else. The poor ladder. He's been sucked so much. He's been sucked dry. Where else can I go? Like, can I actually go into anything? Like, no. These are all blocked up. Okay. But ATM machines are coming out of them somehow.
Joker.
Oh, sorry. I thought the bank was where the protein lovers was. Okay, so...
Perhaps...
Oh, are those? Damn, dog.
No.
This is terrible. All of these are real people, right? This is effed up. I don't think we can talk to any of the ones here. Alright, we gotta go down, though. Yeah, there's nothing else. Just a bunch of dead ATMs over here. So we gotta go down. I have nothing, says the ATM human. Alright, gotta go down.
Joker.
Hold on, let's check out the place a little bit more first. Okay, what do you want me to check out?
Damn it.
Are all these guys Kaneshiro's victims? That would appear to be the case, but there is nobody we can speak to, let alone a bank anywhere. Let's try checking around the station once more. We may have overlooked something important. Okay, can I go down now? Can I go down now?
Joker.
No? Okay, fine. He wants me to check out some more the station. Oh, hey. Hey, fella.
Wait.
Oh, look, do you think that person's a victim too? Maybe?
Hey.
Excuse me, can we have a word? It's no use. It's all over. I'll end up just like them. Where's Kaneshiro? Where else? A place where he leaves no tracks. Not knowing where it is will help you. Not knowing. What could that mean? Hey, you gotta tell us a little more than... I'm too tired. Please, let me rest. Oh, there they go. Nappy time. They're wearing high heels. It doesn't look like this one's going to say anything. Just topped over Morgana. Kaneshiro leaves no tracks. Does he means that literally, or could it be figuratively?
Hey.
Why don't we go over all the intel we have now? They have apparently fallen quite far. Wait a second. They've fallen from a place where Kaneshiro doesn't leave any tracks? The trains! Could that mean they were actually thrown down from somewhere high up? You mean like a skyscraper? There ain't any of those around here, I don't think. Oh, we're just gonna stare up? Wait, what's that? The same feeling that I had.
Is that it?
Where I didn't look up. I don't look up in this game a lot. Is that a UFO? Oh, it's just a floating house.
Up in the air. No wonder we couldn't find it.
Kaneshiro doesn't leave any tracks, huh? Figures it'd be floating.
So all the monies are just like sucking it. It's getting sucked up there.
So, how do we get up there? Can you turn into a helicopter, Morgana?
No, just a car.
Well, how about you get good, Morgana?
You're useless. Come on. Don't you have some kind of secret gadget or something?
Damn, Ryuji, don't fucking say he's useless. The shit!
Shut it. I'm not some robot cat. I mean, I'm not a cat at all.
Yeah, okay.
This may be the limit of what we can do today.
We gotta find a way to get up there.
Let's think about it some more tomorrow, okay?
Alright, we should get out of here for now. Run for it!
Run for it? Alright, you know what we need? A big ramp. I think that's what we need, since like he can still Morgana can still transform into a car. We need a giant ramp, and he will just drive. He'll drive up that ramp. We'll fly over to the palace. We'll jump over to the palace. Nah, I'm saying. Wow, what a day. I have a new message from Ohya. Evening.
It's that woman who reeks of alcohol.
You free? Yeah. Alright, I have a bit of advice for you. It's about that Kaneshiro guy. He's more dangerous than I thought. The police haven't tracked him down, so I dug a little deeper. Turns out he has some real shady connections. I won't say any more than that. Connections to the police? Understandable, you know? He's not someone a teenager like you should mess with. You should really back off, okay? This is her after the alcohol. Well, that's all I wanted to say. See you.
Proving our justice isn't going to be easy. We'd better discuss this with everyone tomorrow.
Yup. Just when we find the palace, it's all the way up in the sky. What a pain. I'm sure the police are tired of this guy too.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're right. I have not been checking the fucking channels on a Sunday. Wow. Can't believe I've forgotten about this. Hello there, TV. Hi everyone, it's time to do some shopping. Alright, supportive gift set. Busy bee. Give this to the busy bee in your life. Huh. Blaring alarm clock? Face beautifier. What? What a steal? What's more? Busy revival set. 3 Reviverdrin and 10... That's HP. 10 recovery. Yeah, I don't care about that. I don't give a shit. You think I care? About your Reviverdrin? No! Give me the supportive gift set! Hell yeah. Yeah, alright, let me just speed through that. What's, you're living an honest life. Okay, the same thing. And then, obviously I can't go out. Yeah, just gotta check my map for that. And then we've gotta go... we gotta... Oh, let me go talk. How are we supposed to get up? Yeah, I wonder if flying is really the only way. Look, giant ramp. Giant ramp. Let's go watch more of The Running Dead. Finish it up, you know?
Doesn't matter whether he's a zombie or not. Stranger is just another word for enemy, right?
Sir, wait! I'm human! I'm still human!
Oh, he's gonna shoot this guy because he's a stranger. Everyone's losing it. I think the humans are scarier than the zombies. Yeah, that's kind of the point, you know? The world's ending. What are people going to do?
Oh!
Yeah. Summon a little bit more guts. That's right, we finished the whole thing. Very nice.
Okay.
Yeah. I gotta remember to return the DVD. I should save.
I've been thinking lately.
Hey, that's a nice outfit you've got there.
About those phantom thieves, I mean. If Dad were still alive...
What, he kicked their ass?
Sorry, I shouldn't bring this up while we're eating.
What are you guys eating anyways? It looks like giant carrots? Giant potatoes? Giant broccolis? Like, they look so fucking big, bro. Look at the size of these. What? What is... It looks like a block of cheese or like a chicken or a fish or something. I don't know what's going on with this plate. Anyways.
It's okay. Keep going.
I just wonder if he would have been on their side.
Oh, the, phantom thieves. Oh, sorry. I thought I was thinking about the... Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to, she said phantom thieves.
The only reason you have time to think about that is because you depend on someone else.
That's not...
You don't have to do a single thing, and you're provided with food, clothes, a home.
What the heck?
I've had no time to think on such ridiculous thoughts.
Damn!
Would Dad have been happy with them? I don't care.
Whoa!
He died upholding some lofty sense of righteousness, leaving all his responsibilities on us.
Oh, damn.
All I was trying to say was...
Damn, dude, we're out here in the middle of a sibling dispute. Oh, shit.
Isn't it about time you grew up and acknowledged our situation?
What the fuck, Sae? Holy shit, she is like in high school right now. Just let her fucking live. Which you have not been doing, by the way. You have not been letting her live like a fucking student. Sorry, not a student president. But not letting her live like a normal kid.
Right now, you're useless to me.
Holy shit! What the fuck, dog? Holy crap!
All you do is eat away at my life.
What? What? Oh my god!
Sorry, that was uncalled for. I'm just really tired.
Yeah, well, how about you fucking put that energy to fucking boxing or some shit? Holy shit!
I'll be eating dinner out from tomorrow on.
Eating dinner out from tomorrow on? Wow, that's exactly what she needs. Fucking eating alone by herself. Hold on. My god, I have to look at that again. Holy shit. Yo, I was not expecting this. What the hell? So, Makoto touches on a very touchy subject, right, for Sae. Right, Sae has that, anger deep down within her. on the idea that he died upholding some lofty sense of righteousness and leaving all of his responsibilities on us. And so Sae, I presume, right, has to work to this point in her life. I mean, she actually just said that, right? She said, I have no time to think on such ridiculous thoughts because I'm too busy trying to survive in this fucking world. I don't even have the luxury to think about this, unlike you, who don't have to do a single thing, and you're provided with food, clothes, and a home, to which, like, yeah, she's a fucking kid. What did you expect? You know? Humans are not like other animals, unfortunately, where, you know, especially like reptiles that are born out of the egg, they just know what the fuck they're doing right there and then, you know, which is, most of it is just surviving and breeding. But, you know, humans take at least 18 years to be able to live by themselves. And like, we're a long-term goal. We're, unfortunately. So like, it's a right for kids to be able to have food, clothes, and a home, and not really have to do a single thing. You know, I think that's, I mean, I think that's a right made for children, and the thing that they should learn during this moment is, well, to have fun, but also learn how to graduate out of this and go into adulthood. But Makoto, unfortunately, does not have that because her sister is too busy trying to get her to be useful to her, right? So right now, you're useless to me. All you do is eat away at my life? Oh my god. Holy crap, dude. Holy shit. She lashes out because of her dad, and since she can't lash out at her dad because he's dead, right, she lashes out at Makoto instead, and the fact that Makoto has the same lofty sense of righteousness as their dad, you know, and so perhaps the idea that she's could be also, right, underneath all that anger as well, she could be afraid that Makoto is gonna go on the same path as her dad. And so that would end up in Makoto losing her life as well, right? And Sae, as we saw in her in the continuous amount of interviews, the interrogation that she's been doing with us 4 months from now on, yeah, she hears that her sister is involved, and she's just like, oh my god, my sister, right? So obviously she cares about her sister. It's just that she's, well, yeah, I mean, literally two sisters who do not know how to ask each other for help. and Makoto is learning that from Sae, right? She sees her sister working so hard and having to do everything on her own. And so she feels like she has to do that too, because she doesn't want to burden her sister, doesn't have to worry her sister any further. And again, especially after saying all this shit, of course she doesn't want to ask Sae for help. You know that whole thing before I said about how, like, maybe Makoto should have just talked to Sae and Sae would have done this whole thing? I mean, I still feel like Sae might have done something still, you know? Because, like, in the end, she still cares about her sister, but, you know, she was tired in the situation, and she was touched upon by a touchy subject. Damn, dude. Got a little tears out of me, bro. That's sad. I felt sad. We at 20%! Did you see that? Oh, it's Miss Usami. I've been seeing a lot of shows on TV lately about these phantom thieves of hearts. I just wonder, why bother stealing hearts? You can't do anything with them. They have no monetary value either. Asking the real question out here. If I were them, I'd go for something with a concrete, clear value, like gold. Speaking of, there's another kind of metal that's very valuable in its own way. They're called minor metals, and they're used in many electronics. In fact, most of you probably have some in your pocket right now. In your pockets, in your persons. Oh, on your person right now.
Give me an answer.
Were you listening? Takamaki-san? Give me one example of something most of you have that contain minor metals. Your phone? Huh? Oh, yeah, I mean...
Hey, wait!
Hey, Lady An is obviously panicking. Be a good guy and help her out. Yeah.
Hey, this doesn't look good.
Sorry, Dad. Can you help me out? Something that uses minor metals, and all of us have something like that on us? Right now, I've got lipstick, my smartphone, and mascara. Alright, which one has metal in it? On. What do you think, Ren? One of these has minor metals in it, right? Yeah, your fucking smartphone. My smartphone? Oh yeah, she said something about electronics, right?
Okay,
So the answer must be my smartphone.
This is it.
Correct.
Wow. A lot of minor metals are excavated in China. Some countries simply produce more than others. 90% of minor metals used in China are imported, but a lot of the recyclable trash we throw away contain minor metals too. Oh, in other words, a junkyard is much more valuable than someone else's heart. Damn.
Thanks.
Whew, thanks for the help. Well, in terms of value, right, Miss Usami? What if we steal the heart and we put it in like an ice box, you know, and it's still alive? We could maybe we can sell that heart, you know, for more money. I feel like organ trafficking is also like a lofty business.
Nice going!
Since we're already committing crimes out here, you know. Nice. Lady An seemed really relieved. Oh, shucks. What did I get? Oh, charm. Yeah, thank you. You're pretty good at studying. You've been seeing me study, my guy.
We ain't got nothing.
Are we out of luck?
It's no fair his palace is up in the sky.
If only we could contact the real Kaneshiro.
Yeah, hopefully, hopefully Makoto doesn't do anything too crazy, you know? Oh, hey, Makoto.
What do you want?
On. What do you want?
Nothing in particular. I just saw you all together here.
Again, Makoto, if you just want to hang out, just ask.
Huh, that's so.
A little hostile right now, unfortunately, but, you know.
You seem to be having quite a bit of trouble.
So you're here to check up on us?
Totally. What is this red arrow here? What's going on in this building, in this area?
You may be the student council president, but when it comes to what we do, you're useless.
Oh shit, dude, that's a trigger word right there.
Useless?
Oh shit!
Right now, you're useless to me. All you do is eat away at my life.
To be frank, yes.
Oh shit! Alright, y'all. Yo, Makoto just continuously gets herself into this situation where she just gets absolutely flamed.
Just stay on your high horse and watch. Or do you want to eavesdrop since you're so good at it?
Oh my god! Oh my god, Makoto!
So you wish to get in contact with Kaneshiro? That is what you were just discussing, weren't you? It seemed you just needed to find out where he is.
Not from you? Alright, I don't wanna... Yeah, something like that.
Hey, you don't gotta answer her honestly.
So you're just the good girl type to push over.
Uh-oh. All the pushing points. Oh.
I'm not.
Oh, what was that?
She's not a useless pushover. Or a good girl.
Fine. I'll help you meet Kaneshiro.
Alright, Makoto. Let's fucking go.
What exactly is she planning on doing?
She had a dead serious look in her eyes.
Let's go follow her.
Does this mean she has an idea as to where Kaneshiro may be?
I highly doubt that.
I didn't like her stern face.
What is up with her?
Yeah, we gotta go follow. Let's go. She's gonna lead us right into the Mafia boss.
We're never gonna find her.
How did Morgana get out here? Well, I mean, he is a cat, I guess. But like, An ran out first. Oh, she asked my phone number.
It's me, Makoto Nijima.
Yes.
Just stay on the phone and listen. Make sure you record the call as well.
What the fuck, Makoto? How'd you...
Huh? Who is it?
Do you guys know Kaneshiro?
What? That idiot! What's she doing?
I love it. She just goes in like that. She just... No sense of hiding or anything, dude.
I heard I could find someone named Kaneshiro if I came to Central Street.
Central Street.
She's being too rash.
Well, you know, that's what happens when somebody gets fucking pushed too much.
What are you getting at?
Hey, those are the dudes who were trying to sell the kids.
Blackmailing the students at Shujin Academy, is he not?
God, dude, Makoto, no fucking sense, dude. No sense in hiding at all. She just goes for it.
Tell him if he doesn't want me talking to the police about it, he better agree to meet with me.
Oh, shit! Damn, dude. They're just gonna kidnap you, Makoto. Uh-oh.
You got a death wish or something?
Maybe?
He says he'll meet you. Get in.
Damn, she just...
You better be taking me to Kaneshiro.
Makoto, you're just gonna go into the back of the car with some... Guys! Guys, you guys need to come...
Fuck in.
Oh my god! Guys! Guys, you need to follow the car!
Hey, wasn't that...
It's the guys that messed with us the other day. So they were connected to Kaneshiro.
Who would have thought?
Is she still on?
Contact Kaneshiro-san. Tell him we got a good one.
Where are we going?
Yeah, I guess we can't do anything to her if she's Kaneshiro-san's customer.
Customer?
Hey, I asked a question here. Where are we going?
We gotta go after them.
Ryuji, get a taxi. I'll... Okay, I've got their license plate. My sketching skills have come in handy.
What the fuck? Holy shit.
Ah, shit, he ignored me.
How about we get on to fucking call the taxi? Holy shit, he just... Damn, dude. You're lucky that those brakes were fucking fantastic.
Ryuji!
Holy crap.
Hurry up and get in.
So, you're seriously the student council president of Shujin?
Sorry, just... Okay.
You know what happens to anyone who snaps at me, don't you? So, whose number is this? Your boyfriend?
Makoto is...
What in the world?
What?
Who the fuck are you?
How'd you guys get in here?
Nijima-san.
Wait, what?
What the hell'd you do to her?
Oh, I get it. You got followed, you dumb shits.
By a bunch of high schoolers.
Holy moly!
Let me look at my stack of cash.
That bag you saw the other day, the crocodile one, how much was it?
About 3 million.
For real?
Better thank those guys.
What?
I'm royally pissed right now. Can you tell? You know how spending money relieves stress?
Ah, he's into retail therapy.
It's you goddamn brats sniffing around like dogs and barging in here like you own the joint. See this empty space? I'm so pissed that now there's a 3 million yen gap here. It pisses me off even more if I don't fill it up. I'm a perfectionist.
Oh, now we owe him $3 million. And if we don't do this by the end of the week or something?
So, good luck.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nope.
Come on, you all look so tense. I think I'll call it Debauchery of minors at a club. So, can I send this to your school?
That's...
Oh damn, I got booze and cigs in the shot. Maybe some drugs too. Ah, this is so hilarious. I feed on dumb shits like you. Understand, pretty little student council president. Now listen up. Run your mouth to the police, and I'll break all of you, starting with your families. I want to give you the usual month, but well, you have such a large group here. 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Bring 3 million yen by then, no less.
Damn, dude. 1 week per million?
Summer bonuses are around the corner, you know. It'll be easy if you beg your mommies and daddies.
For 3 million yen?
Now get out of my sight. I'm about to have some fun.
What? To hell with that!
Don't bother with him. Makoto's safety is more important right now.
Three weeks for 3 million yen. Things have taken a serious turn for the worse. Hey Makoto, how you doing?
Sorry.
Hey, on one hand, we know where he is now, you know?
I didn't mean to drag you in like this.
I mean, you kinda already did when you blackmailed us.
For real.
I was stupid.
I must agree. You should have easily imagined this happening.
Oh my god.
Hey, Yusuke!
No tact, dude.
I was so caught up in trying to be useful.
Alright, enough of the blame game. What's done is done.
I'm gonna cause trouble for Sis, too. Sis? My older sister has a commendable job, and she's a much more remarkable person than me. A lot happened after we lost our father 3 years ago. So it's just us living together. But I'm still a child, so all I am is a burden to her.
Yeah, well, maybe she should fucking remember when she was a kid. Alright? Fucking burden? The shit, dog!
And that's why you were so reckless?
I just wanted to be useful in some way to someone.
You know, I might not get your whole situation, but ain't it a bit off saying that you're useless to her?
It's the truth, though. In particular, I have to apologize for what happened to you. Now that I think on it, the truth about Kamoshida must have been covered up by the whole school.
Mm-hmm.
I had my suspicions, but I couldn't do anything about it.
What could you do, huh?
No, I didn't do anything. Had I cared enough, I could have done something.
You never know. You would not know, but like at the same time, like again, what could you have done?
People like me must really be what others call scum of the earth.
The fuck, dog? We just met a man who just is extorting us for $3 million.
Real scum wouldn't call themselves that.
Huh?
Besides.
Oh, whoops.
Kamoshida's the one.
Holy shit, sorry.
I'm the same. It's just like you said before. I was closest to Shiho, but I didn't do anything. Besides, Kamoshida's the one to blame. Shiho understands that, and I do too.
Yeah, so Kamoshida's fault.
To blame. Shiho understands that.
Takamaki-san.
You didn't have a place to belong either. Isn't that right?
Me either?
We won't let anyone fall victim again. Now, what should we do from here?
I'll do something about the money. So can we please just drop the case with Kaneshiro?
Just not follow him. She's just gonna like ask for $3 million.
No can do. We're all caught up in this.
Yep.
We can't have you rushing things on your own anymore and making the situation worse.
If only we could do something about that bank.
Ryuji!
Bank?
Oh, right! The bank! She isn't useless at all. She may be our key in. Hear me out, you guys.
Morgana's just talking. And what all she hears is this cat going, meow, meow.
Our key in? What do you mean?
A cat? Are you all okay?
We've become Kaneshiro's targets. That means we've become customers of Kaneshiro's bank.
Ah!
I see. The reason why we couldn't enter before was because we weren't considered his customers.
And wouldn't you say that she in particular is a special customer?
So we gotta bring her to the palace?
Let's take her with us.
Yeah!
She's responsible for our current situation.
Yeah, let's take her in!
Whoa, I don't follow this at all.
She risked her life doing something so reckless. At the very least, she has the right to know. Won't you come with us?
What? Wait, to where?
Yeah, where are we going?
Okay.
Beats me.
Alright. We're going! Where else are we going, guys? I like that we just took her in, like...
A canine?
A canine?
It's Fox.
Ah.
Be quiet. The shadows are going to notice us.
A monster cat?
I'm not!
That's Morgana, the cat that was in his bag. This is what happens when we come here.
That voice. Takamaki-san? Where are we?
We're inside Kaneshiro's... well, the world inside his heart.
What?
It's another reality in which Kaneshiro's distorted desires have materialized.
Another reality?
Yeah, you see that?
Floating in the air. This is reality? My goodness. I'm sorry, it's just... But since this really exists, I can't doubt it. A reality that one's heart shows. Is it like the application of optical illusions in social cognitive psychology?
That's something we have no idea about.
I see. So stealing one's heart...
We're just explaining it to her. Guys, we don't have all day.
That may be like overriding their cognition. I think I kind of get the logic behind it.
Ain't she more amazing than you?
We're about the same.
Then, does that mean there's an ATM version of myself somewhere in this world too?
Yeah.
Perhaps. Regardless, we can change Kaneshiro's heart and make him confess if we steal his treasure. If it all goes well, that is.
Yeah, and we don't have to pay that 3 million yen.
We'll make it go well. Everyone will notice us for sure if we take someone like Kaneshiro down.
Our justice will also become resolute.
Think we'd be able to give courage to those in need if it happens?
For the sake of those in need, huh? You sound like my father.
Oh.
Your father?
No, don't mind me. You want to go to that bank, right? Let's go then. If I've become a customer of that bank, then they'll have to let me in.
Yeah, look at her just fucking walking in, dude.
Real?
Oh, shit.
It came to us.
It's just as I calculated.
So is that like a escalator or something? Oh, dude, I don't know. It's you gotta have some good grips on your shoe for that path.
You know how you can use your card to get into banks during after hours? I thought that I'd be able to get in, since I have the same identity as such customers. I'm Kaneshiro's source of revenue, after all.
Ah, that makes sense.
Wow. This place is huge.
I actually do not understand. You can use your card to get into banks during after hours? To get into banks during after hours? What? I guess I just don't go to banks often.
I rarely really gotta go to the bank, so this is making me kind of nervous.
Being in a bank with costumes like these is so obvious. We're totally robbers.
You got that right.
It seems there will be a lot of shadows from here on.
Huh? What's that about?
Enemies attack us here.
I see. I've trained in Aikido. Don't worry. I can defend myself.
Makoto's just like, shadows? I got it.
Self-defense won't do much good against shadows. But then again, it's better than nothing.
We have to go in from the front, don't we? I'm an honorary customer, so I better act like one. I will be useful for you guys.
Alright, Makoto. Let's fucking go.
Come on, let's go.
Alright, we gotta head inside, but before we can actually even do that, we gotta end this, man. Wow, dude. I certainly did not expect to get absolutely fucking hit with the scene with Makoto and Sae, you know. Jesus Christ, dude. And as I mentioned, that scene got me a little teary, man. It felt like crying in that scene just because, you know, I don't like seeing I don't like seeing siblings or just family lashing out at one another. Not really my thing, you know, but it's even more of a sore spot when it's even more of a sore spot when it's an older sister saying that to a younger sister, because like I felt very much as what Makoto feels in those moments, and it's just a very unfortunate thing, you know. Like one of the things you would know about me is that I don't really get along with my sister. She doesn't get along with me, and so even though she's never truly said that aloud like Sae would, it's always that feeling that is there, and I just know, and that's how I feel whenever I was around my sister. It's that feeling of uselessness. So I guess that scene just really hit me, you know, personally. But it all makes sense in all of this accumulation, you know. Makoto is being pushed around so much by the principal, and then she gets people who just goes in and fucking cuts her with words, right? Like Akechi telling her that she's just a good girl type of pushover. Sae telling her that she's useless, you know, she's siphoning her life away. And then coming on over to this group, which, you know, again, like, she comes over and acting like we're friends or something, but, like, she was the one blackmailing us, so, like, obviously the entire group do not like her. I'm, like, the only one who's still, like, nice to her and, like, actually giving her clues, or, like, giving the hints, like, all the clues that we've been having. Like, I'm the one who's still actively doing that for her, you know. I see her everywhere, she just keeps following us. Like, it's very fun, you know. It's like, again, all of these things, it's just, she could have just asked us. She, you know, she could have just, in all honesty, like, even before she got the evidence and stuff, right? If she really wanted to, if she were pushing to this whole thing, and she's just like, hey, I have, and, like, obviously she was still tailing them and stuff before the principal told her to do this whole shit with Shibuya. But, like, once she got to that point, you know, she could have pulled Ren in at the very least and just be like, hey, I have a very good idea that you might be this person, and, like, if that's the case, you know, I have something that I need to tell you. It's a lot of, but, like, that's a lot of, like, giving trust, like, granting all that information that she has to someone who may or may not be in the Phantom Thieves, and if he wasn't in the Phantom Thieves, she just gave all that valuable information to someone who's just gonna be like, Lamau, guess, check what the student council president said to me, right? So, that's a lot of trust, and understandable, right? She wouldn't have that. And, again, this is just something that she didn't learn from. So she learned from all these other people who have blackmailed her, who have, and like, who have basically just trying to command over her. Again, even her sister Sae is doing that type of shit, just basically telling her what she should be doing with her life. right? And like, and then that whole feeling of like, Sae, like, having pushed Makoto to, you know, you need to get into a good university, and then it's that feeling of like, well, you better get into a good university, you better get a fucking good job, because right now you're useless to me. I have to work, I have to go home, and I have to fucking buy food, and then, you know, maybe she makes food, but then Makoto was also, like Sae said last time, like, it's a little too salty or whatever, you know, I'm just like, I'm like, Makoto making food? Anyways. Yeah, but you know, all those things that she has to do in order to take care of a fucking child, because a child cannot live by themselves. They need to, they need to be taken care of until they are at the age where, you know, they can leave their nest. But Sae isn't thinking that because, you know, she's not ready to be a parent. She's, they've lost their dad 3 years ago, so, like, that's still a very much a sore topic. Right, it's a wound that has healed a little bit within 3 years, but it's still not healed enough to where it's not going to bleed if the subject is touched upon. I will say, been enjoying this arc a lot more. I love just the addition of Makoto. It has been so fun. I really enjoy Makoto's character, and you know, with like Akechi coming in, diving into like the identity of not the identity, but maybe the ideology of the Phantom Thieves and such. So like, yeah, I mean, even like going back to the whole justice thing, right? Like, even when they first started with Kamoshida, one of the first things that they thought about, and even Morgana was the one who was just like, yeah, just fucking kill the guy. You know? Morgana's fucking savage, dude. Absolute savage. Like, he was just like, yeah, fucking kill him. Who gives a shit? And after the whole incident with Chiho, right? Ryuji and everybody was just like, yeah, let's fucking kill this guy. They're like, I'm gonna fucking murder you, motherfucker. And like, if Akechi saw that part of the Phantom Thieves, he would most likely be like, yeah, he's already like, we should bring them to justice, but he would be even more, we should bring these people to fucking justice, because like, they can just kill you, they could just steal your heart and like, basically no fucking evidence, kind of, you know, you never really see the murder happen, you know, the guy just shut down and whatever, so like, they can easily do that, and like, that's scary to the world. Big scary. So yeah, again, this arc opens up a whole lot more, you know, a lot more to think about, a lot more meat to chew on. Not to say that the other two haven't, you know, I still very much enjoy the previous two arcs, but this one so far has been resonating a little bit more with me. Dude, I will say, this music, fucking bangers. Holy shit, dude, when this tiny little piano comes out, dude, it's so good. But yeah, I'm excited. Wait, I'm 8 days to report it to the police. But he gave us 3 weeks, didn't he? He gave us 3 weeks to, for the money, but I guess I still have 8 days, whatever. But yeah, we're gonna be going into this bank, you know, we're gonna see Makoto's awakening. That will be great, that will be fun. And just be nice to get a new person. Can't wait to see her persona and everything. And I do wonder, I feel like she might end up still being the Emperor, unless Sae is somehow a social link, but like, I don't know how that would work. You know, that wouldn't, I don't think that would work out well. But like, if Sae was a social link, I think she'd be the Emperor. But since she's may not be social link, maybe, it might be Makoto. And again, Makoto, student council president. Usually, Emperor, Empress will be the one for the student council president. Okay. I went a little bit off topic, but you know what? I'll be honest, I'm just excited to be able to get into new content again. Yes! Yes! Good shit, dude. Good shit. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, night, whatever. And if you're not having a good anything, I hope you have a good tomorrow. I'll see you in the next part.